Hey, everybody, and happy Wednesday. Hope everyone is having a great start to their day, having a phenomenal week. And I wanted to jump on here, as I always like to do, is to really kind of dig into some of the things that people may hear, that people may see, that may not be true necessarily. And this is in regards to LinkedIn because there is a lot more talk about LinkedIn these days. There is a lot more activity on LinkedIn these days. And there's a lot of people claiming certain things about LinkedIn that may not just be true. And again, the four things that I'm gonna speak about today are things that I have come to understand and know over time. But more importantly, I want to debunk these things so people really understand that there are specific things that are and are not true on the platform. Now, as always, as you are coming on, please do say hi and where you're coming in from. You can tag some people that you feel need to see this. But also, please share this video. You know, if you want to do it after, you want to do it now, you know, it's really important if you know there's people out there that may resonate with this training, with these four things, please share it out. So I would love to hear from all of you. Please do say hi and where you're coming in from. Now, these are four things that, and they're fairly simple and common known things. But what I really want to go over is making sure that people really do understand that everything that you read, everything that you see, may not be true. Hey, Michael, good to see you. And that is the absolute and honest to God truth. So I don't want people to think that just because you're hearing people talk about it, you're seeing people posting certain things. From the thousands and thousands of people that I have worked with, I can truly attest to those things. So good to see you jumping on, Michael. Hey, Dan. Harumi, good to see you coming on. So as always, do please say hi and where you're coming in from. Share this. Tag some people. Now, there's four things that I want to really cover today. Four important things that I want to cover today. And again, I'm going to give you what people think, but I'm also going to go over the actual truth behind it. So number one is on LinkedIn, you have to pay to play. You have to pay to play. Now, this is not true. And what I mean by paying to play is upgrading to premium, having Sales Navigator, having Recruiter. Hey, Safira, good to see you coming on. And you don't. I don't care if you're in recruiting, you're in certain businesses. Everything that myself and my wife have achieved, every single thing that we teach our clients, our group coaching, our virtual clients, is all based on the free version of LinkedIn. The misconception that in order for you to get more leads, to get more sales, you have to pay to play to unlock those specific things. It's just not true. I've grown my network from 300 connections to almost 28,000 in the last 4+ years using the free version of LinkedIn. I can still specifically target everyone that I need to. Everyone says, well, you need to pay for premium to really filter down your searches. You don't. With the free version, you can still filter by the connections, by the industry, by the location, company, all of those things. So you can still get hyper targeted just using the free version. Now, they'll also say if you upgrade to premium, you can see who's looking at your profile. Listen, I think it's creepy when people just look at my profile and then don't take action, whether they connect with me or not. If I'm going to want to connect with someone, I'm not only going to look at their profile, I'm going to send them a connection request. And again, for me, I don't care if I know or don't know who's looking at my profile. All I care about is the person that's actually taking action and sending me that connection request. That's what I care most about. The other thing is, they say that, you can get unlimited searches with premium, which is true. But what people fail to recognize is you still get free searches each month. It's around 10 to 15 searches. So if you spread them out, if you search like Monday and Wednesday or Monday and Friday or Tuesday and Thursday, and you use the My Network area, which they're feeding you those free connections, you're not going to have to use the searches every day because you're having people accept your connection requests that are filtering into that My Network area that look like the people that you would search for anyway. That's how the algorithm is set up. But the other thing is you get these in-mail credits, right? So you can in-mail people. Listen, I don't know about you, but any in-mail that I have gotten from someone with premium, it seems kind of spammy and scammy to me, and I don't even read it. The messages that I most likely read and respond are from people that I'm actually connected to. So if that makes sense, type Y or yes in the chat box. If you're jumping on late, please do say hi and where you're coming in from. Please tag some people, share this video, throw this video an emoji. You can like it, you can love it, you can support it, you can insightful it, whatever you want. You can care, whatever emoji you want to use that best represents how this is helping. So the idea that you need to pay to play on LinkedIn to succeed is just not true. Number two. The myth that you need 500 plus connections to succeed. And they call this the race to 500. Now, does your experience on LinkedIn become more optimized and more specific when you actually do have 500 plus connections? Absolutely. But people don't understand how easy it is to get there. It's getting to 500 connections. You could do that in a couple months on LinkedIn. People are trying to do that in a couple of days. And here's why it's not beneficial to do it in a couple of days. If you follow this spray and pray method, where you are literally just sending out as many connection requests as you can. You are literally just sending out as many of these as possible. It's not going to work. It's not. Getting to 500 connections doesn't benefit you in that respect. When you get there and you do it in a more streamlined way that's focused on the quality connections over the quantity of connections, now you're going to start seeing success. But everyone claims, oh, you need to get to 500 connections in order to succeed. It's just not true. Now, you should have the first initial goal of getting to 500 connections. That's absolutely true. But you want to do it in a very streamlined and specific way. And I spoke about this before, making sure that you have two types of connections. You have your client avatar connections and you have your power partner connections. You don't want to grow a very unmeaningful connection base. Just clicking the connect button with anyone that has a pulse just to get to 500 plus is not going to be successful. But if you reverse engineer it and you're very targeted and you're very specific and you're very intentional with who you're connecting with those first 500 people, it's going to lead to greater success rather than just literally hitting that connect button with anyone that you see on LinkedIn. So the idea that you can't succeed with under 500 plus connections is an absolute fallacy. If you have 200 or 300 quality connections that are your ideal target market, they're your ideal client avatar, your power partner that is one introduction away, you can absolutely crush it with a few hundred connections. And then it just grows from there. So if that makes sense, type Y or yes in the chat box. Again, if you're coming on late, please do say hi and where you're coming in from. If you're on the replay, hashtag replay so I know to go back and say hi. So that's number 2. Number three. And I love this one. Number 3. You need tons of engagement to succeed on LinkedIn. You need tons of engagement on LinkedIn to succeed. False. Michael says yes. Harumi says yes. It's false. You don't need a ton of engagement on LinkedIn to succeed. It's quality over quantity. So you hear these people talk about these engagement pods or, liking for liking and commenting for commenting. The more people that engage, the more people your content is going to be shown to, you're going to be more visible, which there is truth to that. But you don't need a ton of diluted likes and comments to succeed on LinkedIn. Again, this goes back to the concept that if you're building the right network with those first few hundred people and you start creating content that speaks directly to them and you start connecting with them through your voice, your content, your videos, your written words, they're going to engage with it. And this is something that I always say. You want your content so good, so powerful, and so meaningful that you're not going to have to tag people in it to see it, and you're not going to have to be part of an engagement pod to get more visibility. It's so good, it's so clear, it's so meaningful, and it's so value added that the network that you are really building from a very intentional way, they're automatically going to want to really engage with that content. Why do you think every time I do my LinkedIn lives, I'm very intentional with what I teach? Because I really want to get into the hearts and the minds of the people I'm connected to on LinkedIn so I can leave them better. I'm looking to serve my audience the best way I can. And I want to encourage, inspire, and motivate all of you to do the same thing. I want to see you all show up every single day on LinkedIn looking to do the same thing. Not having any emotional attachment to the vanity metrics that people get addicted to on social media. Think about that. So many people base their self-worth on the engagement or lack thereof of people within their networks. So if someone isn't liking or commenting on their stuff, they think they're no good. They suck. They stink at what they're doing. They should just quit. So now we've lived in this social media society where everything that we do is based on the vanity metric if people like and engage with it. Because if they don't, why are we doing it? I don't care if one person likes it or not. That's one person impacted. I don't care how many people like, comment, or engage. That's not why I show up. I show up to show up. It's the compounded effect. You want to be the MVP of content creation consistently over time. Because there's so many of those people out there that are addicted to those vanity metrics. They're not seeing the results in their business and they end up stopping, which makes room for you who's been doing it right the entire time. So if you agree with that statement that there's no need to be addicted to those vanity metrics, type I agree in the chat box. And again, if you're coming on late, please do say hi. Would love to see where you're coming in from. Tag some people. Share this video, leave this video a like, give it a thumb, give it a love, a care, an insightful, a curious, a hope, whatever you want to give it. And that's number 3. And number 4, going back to that spray and pray mentality. And Michael says, I agree. And my dad always told me that when one person says they agree or says something, there's 9 people that feel the same way. Safira says, yes. Agree, yeah. Now, number 4. And this goes back to the spray and pray mentality. So people believe the more people I message, the more likely I will generate sales. So it's this whole spray and pray method. So I'm just going to message and blast out as many people as I can. I'm going to message as many people as possible. And that couldn't be further from the truth. Remember, this goes back to the same concept of quality over quantity. I only send a couple of messages every day, highly targeted, highly specific, to those that I know I would have some sort of mutual connection with, whether it's my client avatar or power partner, where I know those 3 people that I reach out to, it's guaranteed that at least one of them is going to write back. And if I'm doing that 5 days a week, that's at least 5 quality calls every single week. Now, I could do more than that if I want to. I don't want to do 15 or 20 messages every single day. I want to be highly targeted with who I'm connecting with. So this whole method of, you know what, I'm going to send out hundreds of messages and hopefully someone will fall through the cracks and want to buy what I have to offer. No. I would rather talk to the quality people that lead to the best opportunity to collaborate or create something together. Or maybe I solve one of their problems where they would want to work with me. We get one shot at a great first impression. And if your first impression of the people in your network is some copy and pasted, email blasted message on LinkedIn, how well is that really going to work for you long term? It's not. The more focused, specific, and targeted you are, the more likely you will close more quality sales on LinkedIn. Because the more that you niche yourself and the more that you put yourself into an area where people are more likely than not to want to connect back with you, that's where the success you're going to have lies. Not in blasting out as many messages as you can, using that spray and pray method. So these 4 things that you have to pay to play on LinkedIn, that you need 500 plus connections to succeed, that you need a ton of engagement to succeed, and you need to message as many people as possible every single day to generate sales. It's just not true. It couldn't be further from the truth. And you have to think about it. Always think about it from, is what I'm doing genuine, authentic, and real? Or how would I feel if I was that person that got some real salesy and pitchy message from someone? You don't like being messaged that way. Why would you want to do the same thing to someone else? So everyone, I hope this has helped. And if it has, please type "it has helped." Give this video a thumb, a like, whatever emoji you want. Please tag some people. Again, if you're on the replay, hashtag replay so I know to go back and say hello. Enjoy the rest of this beautiful and amazing Wednesday, and I'll speak to y'all next time. Bye, everybody.